Anyway, it's fine. I can dodge and complain about next patch, okay? So, hold on. We're gonna go on a little bit of a rant here. Just let me find what I have to open. First, let me relog. Second, let me reply to this. Second of all, full patch preview. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Here we go. Here we go. A little bit of a Midland rant, okay? Okay, 5 minutes. Alright, guys. Let's go over the patch. Belvet. E cooldown will go down by 4 seconds flat. I mean, fine. I think it's okay. Like, her E is like no longer like a tank spell anymore. It went from 70% damage reduction to 40. I don't even know how it had 70% damage reduction rank 1. Whoever puts shit like this into the game at Riot is smoking, okay? It shows how power creep of League of Legends has gone absurdly. Like, okay, let me just give you an example, okay? Back then, when Aurelia was released, she was the only champion that had damage reduction on a W, right? And that was like considered normal. Then Riot is like, yeah, let's release Belvet, give her a fucking better Aurelia W. Oh, let's release Cassandra, give him a better Aurelia W. Just stop with these spells, man. Stop with spells that do 70% damage reduction at rank 1, and stop with like Fiora W. These are like garbage bullshit spells. Briar E is also the same bullshit. Anyway, okay, we have Hecarim here, AD growth, W duration, blah 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 blah, of course, classic, jungle buffs, Cassandra. Yeah, fine, no one plays him. Okay, cool. LeBlanc, yeah, W AP ratio. Soon LeBlanc, give her a little bit AP ratios, and soon she's gonna be the best killing champ in the game, because that's LeBlanc apparently. Oh, man. Soul Cube winner too low, gotta buff it, guys. Can't lose lane with this champ, but now it's gonna scale well too. Nice. Mastery, 4 seconds, deserved. This is fine. Morgana, whatever, cringe, doesn't matter. Tahm Kench. Useless buffs. Varus. I guess they're buffing W max second. E slow rank 1. Okay, fine. Small buffs. Alright, Aurelion Sol. Well, goodbye, Aurelion Sol. You will never be played in high elo ever again. Goodbye. I mean, it's already been goodbye, but goodbye for real now. Briar. A bit of Briar nerfs, they don't seem to be that big. Caitlyn, I'm happy with this. Like, generally a good change. Dr. Mundo, good change as well. Jinx. It's like, okay, like I could rant about this all day, right? Listen, I could rant about this all day. So let me start. Okay, someone at Riot thought it's funny to give Jinx unlimited passive stacks, so when she goes to a base and gets like a triple kill with 50 towers destroyed, she just one-shots the Nexus. Someone thought it's funny. So then a patch later, they cap it to 5. Are you fucking kidding me? You guys couldn't do that before? No one on your team saw this happening? It's really that hard to see before you ship this into the, No, like, it's so bad. This is what I mean. Like, the balance team just doesn't do a good job at balancing this video game. How does this shit make it live? It's not fun when the Jinx walks into your base at a specific point in the game where death timers shouldn't make you end the game, but it does because your champion is just one-shotting the Nexus. Like, what the fuck is this? Third epic takedown no longer grants stack beyond the first. Okay, like, whatever, fine. Now it's gonna be balanced. Like, thank you. It takes it, like, Ramus. Yeah, okay. I mean, deserved nerfs, but in my opinion, these are not even big enough nerfs. Like, what is this? Champs barely even getting touched here. Champs like, okay, the reason, like, champs like Ramus, Dr. Mundo, mainly those two champs in the nerf section should just, like, I just wish these champs are not, like, close to being viable, because they're just brainless stat checking champions. It's like the same with Malphite, it's the same with, like, any tank champion that just brainlessly stat checks are so overtuned usually, like Zac as well. They're so overtuned, they're so easy to play. And you know what? I think Renekton, Garen, and I also think Renekton is one of those champions. When I watch any Renekton, it can be a Chinese or a Korean Renekton play, I don't see anything impressive in current League of Legends, modern League of Legends. When I see a Cassandra play, I can sometimes see impressive things that a good Cassandra does. When I see Renekton, I see nothing impressive. Nothing at all. Every Renekton is just bullshitly stat checking, and the same goes for all these tank, bruiser, or tank champions. They're so fucking stupid. Anyway, okay. Brand Jungle, Seraphine going to support, so deleting her from mid lane. Classic Riot, release a champion for that designated role, and then remove it like 5 seconds later. Like, whatever. Just give me something they're smoking, right? And Zyra Jungle, okay, whatever. Like, if someone in Silver wants to play this, buff it, I don't care. As long as it's not like, yeah. Okay, so here's where I get really pissed. Okay? First strike, bonus true damage, 8 to 7%. Bro, you have no idea how pissed this makes me. Because you guys don't understand what's gonna happen in Hyla. Everyone and their mom is just gonna play Airy Scorch every game. Airy Scorch, every single game. This is going to be Hyla. Airy Scorch, Phase Rush, also nerf, but only for melee. I said yesterday, hey, Phase Rush, if you nerf it, you should nerf it for melee only. At least they know that, lol. But yeah, this rune is getting pretty hit pretty heavily as well for melee characters here. It's so boring, man. They just like... Because these are mid lane changes, right? I'm complaining about mid lane changes, like... The meta is so stale on mid lane. It's by far the most stale meta on mid lane. It's the most stale role in the game when it comes to champion pick on mid lane. And these guys are just nerfing like the only diversity that we have, which is First Strike. First Strike is like the only diversity on most champions that you can like take instead of Airy and Scorch. And now it's just gonna be Airy Scorch, Airy Scorch. This rune went from 10% bonus true damage when it was first released to 7%. It got nerfed by 3%. And just so in case people don't realize, this is also less gold, by the way. By nerfing it bonus damage, you also nerf the gold in the rune. So unless your champ is an amazing first strike abuser, which by the way is mostly just melee characters, this rune is just dying. And let me tell you something, okay? First strike is being primarily abused by who? Junglers. Junglers like Talon and Rengar and Kha'Zix. Guess what? On those champions, First Strike is just completely overtuned. Because Riot refuses to nerf it for melees. Nope. Gotta nerf it for everyone. This is so disturbing. And then Phase Rush, I mean... you know what? I'll fucking take it. I'll fucking take the Phase Rush nerf. Just so like Garen players lose like 5% win rate, hopefully. Fuck every Garen player. Brain that unskilled gameplay. Just get it nerfed already. And then here, Hullbreaker, they call it, listen to this one, they call it system adjustments, when it in reality is just a nerf to the item. I mean, am I complaining that it's a nerf to the item? No, but why are they labeling it an adjustment? Just say system nerf. It's just getting nerfed. Where's the adjustment here? You know why I think? Read the tweet. Hullbreaker, we opted to pure nerf Hullbreaker as it is degrading some side lane patterns a bit too much. Needing to buy Hullbreaker to match another Hullbreaker is not particularly desirable pattern. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. We realized after we had ZZ Rot and Banner of Command in the game multiple times over the last 10 years, we realized that items like Hullbreaker are not fun to play against. Wow. I think Rad Balance Team is doing a great job, guys. Seriously. No, I think they are doing a really great job with this one. Wow. Shocking. Just wow. See you next patch, guys, where everyone's gonna play Orianna and Syndra with Scorch and Ahri. And then they're gonna pick Nico with Scorch and Ahri, and then Talia with Scorch and Ahri. I love it. Will I say jungle needs another nerf? You know what I think? I don't know if jungle needs another nerf or not, but what I do think is that junglers completely overreacted to the jungle changes on day one. Remember, like, I saw so many junglers saying role is that and role is unplayable and blah 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 blah. Completely overreacted to jungle nerfs. Their role is ridiculously overtuned, and they think that, like, if it's a mid-sized nerfs, that it's somehow still not going to be strong. Just whatever, man. Why are you doing this to Seraphine? The reason why they're removing Seraphine mid or nerfing Seraphine mid and buffing Seraphine support is because majority of player base plays Seraphine support. So they're just prioritizing majority of player base. Now I think their logic is really bad in a way, because first of all, Seraphine is originally designed for mid lane. Second of all, apparently they don't even recommend her in the champ select tab. So here in this tab where you click, like, if you click mid lane it won't bring up Seraphine, you see. So, like, of course, like, even low elo players, they will never like, when they click this tab, they will never pick Seraphine, because the game makes them think it's a support. And stuff like that, yeah. I think Hullbreaker nerf is enough, and the item is still gonna be strong. Item is still strong, for sure. But to be honest, a lot of champions do not play the role they were originally designed for. Nautilus was designed to be a jungler, he's not a jungler. And the rest of stuff, you know. Oh my god, chat, I'm playing into Rumble 07.